Oh yeah. You would have to lose some.
One more?
Yeah, sure.
Need to make sure.
Okay, so here we've got the poppy seed, white chocolate, and I believe caramel cookie. And I just want to break it apart. This has been in the fridge as well. Oh yeah. Morning team, and welcome to another vlog. It is episode 50. Not that you would know, but I know, and I think that's pretty cool. Not only that, that means that we've hit a year, just over in fact. Mental. Anyway, thank you as always for tuning in. What is there to say today? Well, it's a Monday, so happy Monday if you're watching it on Monday rather than a Sunday. And I'm going on a little walk in nature, as I like to do in the morning, and then I'm off to gym class before work. So yeah, before settling into work. This weekend, if you watched my last episode, you'll have seen that it was a no plans week. Absolutely no plans, which was a bit scary in terms of how am I gonna fill a whole week's worth of a vlog. But on the plus side, maybe, you know, sometimes having zero plans means you're more creative with it. Views for days. Anyway, so over the weekend, England went through to the semifinals. So that's on Wednesday. They play Argentina. It was not a very convincing game, so I'm curious to see what happens next. But yeah, loving this kind of summer of sport. Watched some Wimbledon over the weekend as well, and obviously went out for dinner on the Friday, which was spontaneous but great. And then also went to the food market on Sunday. Saw my favorite cookie trader, Marta and the Muffins, who I've spoken about previously, and I'll keep this short, but she's just fantastic and so talented. Makes New York style chunky cookies, and very excitingly, literally this morning I saw that she has announced she's opening a shop. So I'm very excited for her. It is not an easy thing to be doing in these times. I've spoken before about sort of crazy VAT rates. The UK has the highest VAT out of all of Europe, and that's really hindering and damaging a lot of small businesses, especially in hospitality. So anyway, I'm very excited for her. It's very brave, and she deserves all the success. And she will be launching a crowdfunding campaign, so I definitely will be involved in that. That's the thing, when I love a hospitality business, I am very loyal to it, and she's great, and she's a great person. So yeah, I'm excited about that. This week, again, it's a bit of a sort of zero plans week. Things will come in. Obviously, World Cup. Obviously, there will be food involved. But yeah, watch this space. I will end this intro here. Thank you for joining.
Mexican options in my local find. Do you get me? I'm excited to have this. I'm just toasting my sourdough and slice this beauty up and put it on my bread.
Morning team. It's a Tuesday and I'm headed back home to change, head into the office, the usual. Speak later. Morning team. We are just about halfway through the working week. I am just on my morning walk through the park. I'm quite hungry already. It's not even like 7 a.m. So tempted to have breakfast, but I have to stop myself because it's so early. That's neither here nor there. It's a big week in terms of the World Cup. Tonight it's the England and Argentina game, the second semi-final of the tournament. And I'll be honest, I was telling myself I'm gonna go out to watch it somewhere. I still don't have concrete plans, which doesn't make for a good story for you. Well, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But yeah, I have to figure out basically where I'm watching the semi-final. It's also hard to know as well if it'll be a good match. You kind of want to have an inkling of whether or not it will be worth it to even go out for it, you know? But that's sport and that's life. Then other than that, I'm seeing a friend of mine for lunch today. It's been long overdue catch up, so that will be nice. The weather's due to be a bit better than this, which I'm looking forward to. And that's kind of it really for the day aside from work. So yeah, watch this space on where I go for the semi-final. I was told by a local pub, which is fully booked, that there will be sort of standing space, or I can bring a spare chair if I wanted to. So that'd be quite funny if I turned up with a chair of mine. Maybe I just might. A little bit of a side note, but I've been blowing off a bug. I've been listening to Amy Poehler's podcast, which is called Good Hang, for like a good year and a bit now. And today's episode that I'm listening to on my walk is with Will Ferrell. I mean, as soon as you see those two on a thumbnail, you're like, yeah, this will be good. As expected, it's great. It's one of those podcasts that feels like a warm hug. Amy Poehler, I mean, it helps that she's kind of inviting people she knows and that she's friends with through the sort of SNL and comedy circuit. But yeah, the rapport she has with guests, her interviewing style, she's just such a warm style. So anyway, a little side note to say how much I've been enjoying it and would recommend something outside of the food sphere. Who would have thunk it? So these are my yellow courgette plants. We've got significant movement. This was wilting and dying not long ago. So pleased with that. And look, there's life. Also, my tomatoes are coming through. They're small and green at the moment and it looks messy, but it'll make sense once they're all red and juicy.
Restaurant quality dishes. There's always something exciting.
That is the last thing I would do. Well, it's so sweet.
It was so
Vroom, vroom.
vroom vroom.
Love them down, though.
Hello team, happy Wednesday after work. I have been so indecisive as to what I'm gonna do about this damn match. Part of me, I don't know, my brain is like, I could go to the pub for one drink. It would be on my own, which ordinarily is fine, but sometimes male football spaces can be quite intimidating. So still thinking on it basically. But on the other hand, I'm telling myself, well, if I don't go, I haven't been all these times and England has won. So maybe I continue that pattern. See what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get back to the food. So I decided to go to my local supermarket and I got myself some really lazy girl dinner bits. So I've got Spanish chorizo croquetas with aioli and pecorino. This has actually inspired me to make some of my own, possibly later this week. We'll see. I have so many ideas about what to make this week that I keep like adding things onto my list, moving them around to other dates. It's a mess. And then I've got some creamy labneh with wild garlic pesto. I've also got some focaccia, some herby focaccia. Here you go. And then I've also got some avocados and tomatoes, and then I've also got myself a honeydew lemon. I want to do something with that, maybe some refreshing juice at some point. As you can see, I'm glistening. It's very hot out. But yeah, that's me. I'm being extremely indecisive. In the summer, you always have the pressure of like being out, especially in England. And ordinarily, of course, I'd be happy to be home on a Wednesday night, but because the semi-final England is playing, I'm torn. So I'm going to switch this off now. I'm gonna make my food and I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do later. Okay, so here we've got the croquettes with the chorizo, we've got the aioli, we've got labneh, tomato, avocado, and the focaccia. I am so lazy tonight. Okay team, I'm back home. The vibes were great. However, I could barely see the TV. I could barely hear. So I'm back home, tuned in, locked in. Happy Thursday team. On the plus side, it's nearly the weekend. On the not so plus side, we lost. But the lesson of the day is you win some, you lose some. It's okay. It's okay. Have a great day whenever you're watching this. Okay, hello team. It is Friday afternoon. I've decided to make crumpets today and I was like umming and ahhing about whether or not I even want to do it. I've seen how much it's risen, how much the dough has risen, and I'm ecstatic about it because so many times that doesn't happen. And yeah, I'll show you. It's alive. Yeah, there's a lot of bubbling going on, which is exactly what you want according to the recipe. I'll have everything in my shorts because it's a bit of like a, hey England, you know, keep your head high. So yeah, I've decided to make something very English as a result. I'm gonna finish filming this, editing it, and posting it very soon, hopefully. Half eaten, but so good. So we've got some egg, a fried egg on top, bacon, pickled onion, some sour cream, coriander, all on top of the crumpet. Delicious, delicious brunch recipe. Doesn't appear as holy as most crumpets do, but still a great first attempt. And yeah, this is very tasty.
I wasn't even 100% certain, but the way you said it, you said.
Morning and happy weekend.
Okay.
It's gonna be reminded.
Yeah.
If you stay talking such a
Well, also. Excellent job. Excellent.
exactly.